A study by the Federation for American Immigration Reform back in July, as our dear friends at Canada Free Press point out, John Lilpop, illegal immigration costs us $113 billion a year, they estimate. $113 billion a year at the state and local federal level. And yet I have in front of me a report by our friends at CNSNews.com that Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano released a budget document that indicates the Department of Homeland Security does not intend to put a single additional mile of the U.S. border under effective control in either fiscal year 2011 or 2012. They want to build a new railway system, but nothing for the border, which is draining communities of resources. And at the federal level, since we have such a massive debt, means that your kids and grandchildren are going to be paying this debt for the rest of their lives. You know, sometimes you just got to step back and take a look at it. I have people who say to me, Mark, here's how you get ratings. Be positive. Tell jokes. Have lots and lots of guests. Do stuff like, excuse me, this isn't the morning zoo program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is happening in front of us, all around us. This administration, like the one before it, didn't give a damn about citizenship. That's what we're talking about. Who is and is not an American citizen? And we're being lectured by the former president's brother, Jeb Bush, to embrace amnesty. That's what it is. We're being lectured by the head of the other party, Obama, in essence, to accept amnesty. What about that cost on society? In every respect. These people are supposed to be lawmakers, not lawbreakers. I'm talking about the people in office. Can you imagine a former governor of Florida besmirching individuals who are asking that the federal government enforce its own immigration laws? Who are concerned about what's going on in their communities in terms of their property taxes, law enforcement, schoolrooms, and all the rest? Being told to get with the program. Get with what program? Look around you, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine the governor, another governor of Indiana, who I'm being told over and over again is pro-life and all these other things? Fine. But he also said the social issues need to take a back seat now. When you have a culture that is crumbling, because the bottom line is these fiscal policies are immoral. They are immoral. Plundering with the use of the law is immoral. Bankrupting future generations is immoral, and it destroys a society. It destroys a culture. To tell us that we should unmoor our fiscal or national security beliefs from our moral beliefs is not only idiotic and illogical, it's stupid. So we have this attack going on the nature of citizenship. We have this attack going on the nature of this society, a moral society, the civil society. And we're told these are the leaders of the Republican Party. Jeb Bush, Mitch Daniels, and Chris Christie. They are? Well, they're not my leaders. Doesn't mean they're not good governors. Doesn't mean that Jeb Bush wasn't a great governor. But there's a difference between being a governor and president when you're in charge of the border, when you're in charge of so many other things. And your first priority is protecting the civil society. And one of the characteristics of that society is moral policies. I'm not talking about puritanical policies. I'm talking about policies that aren't going to be destructive of this society. I think we need to shape our arguments like this. I think we need to think this through based on that. Otherwise, we're going to have all these green-eyed shade debates, which is exactly what the liberals want, and then we will lose our country.